It is Buzz Lightyear? To infinity and beyond. Oh, that sounds so good.
This is Sam. He's incredibly happy because I just built him the keyboard of his dreams. Howdy hey, I'm Hipyo, and today we're going to be taking Sam's keyboard to the next level. So who is Sam and why does he need a keyboard?
Hi.
Sam is one of my really good friends, and you've probably seen him if you watch my climbing vlog. Also, his keyboard is incredibly terrible, and he really needs a new one. So we're doing the ultimate first beginner build. We're taking Samuel from one of the grossest keyboards I've ever seen.
Amazing.
Like, seriously, he used this for 9 years. How did he get away with this? And we're building him the Buzz Lightyear keyboard of his dreams, as he loves Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, the tramp stamp is incoming.
Yeah, he wants a Buzz Lightyear tramp stamp, so a Buzz Lightyear keyboard we will build. If you don't know why somebody might spend $300 on a keyboard, then I'll walk you through the whole building a keyboard process. But first, let's take a look at Samuel's old board.
So Hipyo asked for me to send him a video of my keyboard because it is notorious for sounding amazing. Listen to that thing. Ooh, yeah.
Hipyo chiming in here. That is not amazing. That is a war crime.
Oh man, it's also absolutely filthy. I think I've had this keyboard for like 8 years, 9 years, maybe 10 years. There's so much dust and probably like Cheez-It particles in there. I don't even know. Yikes.
All right, it's time to get him a new keyboard.
To infinity and beyond.
Good Hipyos don't let Hipyo's friends go without good keyboards. Well, at least some of my friends. I can't buy every friend of mine a keyboard. That would be really expensive. In this case, I'm going to the archives, baby. And by the archives, I mean my closet of doom that holds over 50 keyboards. For this build, we're going for a Buzz Lightyear theme, as I previously mentioned. And this silver idobao ID87, Hipyo idobao shill by the way, should do the trick. Now I know what you're gonna say, Buzz Lightyear isn't silver, he's white. But this keyboard, whenever it reflects light, looks basically white, so I'm calling that good enough. Now, in order to get info on what Sam might actually want in a keyboard, I've been slowly probing him over Discord chats. Like, oh hey Sam, is this keyboard too big? Oh, would you use a keyboard that looks like this? Sam, what are the government launch codes? You know, standard stuff. And ultimately, I came to the conclusion that Sam would want a TKL, or 10 keyless. Now this bad boy is not too big, not too small, it covers the home row, etc. Now, the idobao ID87 is not the best board, and we'll talk about that a little bit more later, but I think he'll be happy with it. Basically, it's very hollow, very pingy. So, I mean, I'm freaking Hipyo, so yeehaw, you bet we're gonna put something in it. You guys thought you were gonna get an episode of this channel without a freaking manic episode? No, no, no. Anyways, I got her opened up with my WoW stick. Wow, link in description. And this reveals the crux of this board. idobao's OG design leaves so much space. Like, so much space. And because of its flimsy bottom aluminum plate, it basically just leads to Pink City. Samuel's a gamer, and he can't handle the pain. So, I've got a silicone weight that I poured. I know, it looks sus, just like bear with me. So, you can check out my silent film in the top right where I did this. This was actually a long time ago. But Samuel likes weighted, heavy boards, so this will serve a dual function. And if he ever gets lonely, he can open it up and give it a little squish. Yeah. This should help reduce some of the reverberations, get rid of some of the ping, and overall just make it better. Now, this definitely wasn't the cleanest silicone pour job, but I think overall it'll work. The alternatives would be things like foam, Flex Seal, and I had pillows or something. But in this case, I wanted to go with silicone for a couple of reasons. Number one, I had already done it. Number two, it adds a lot more weight than something like foam, which makes the board feel more premium even when it isn't. And three, it's sus or whatever? Yeah. But I hope I can just get it closed because this thing is really like, oh, that's a tight fit. So I had to do a lot of fiddling and a lot of WoW stick shillery. But eventually, with a hand screwdriver, I was able to get it tight enough. Thanks, little hippo. I highly doubt Sam will ever open this keyboard up, so I think we'll be fine. But check this out. Now it's time for the switches. I didn't really want that to spill like that, but whatever. Now, Sam has come over to my house a couple times and tried out most of my keyboards. In that time, I've also done more undercover prodding to figure out what he's liked, and he seems to gravitate towards mid-spring weight linears, saying things like, yeah, I like that this one doesn't click, and all of that. So in this case, I've got the Matcha linears from Prevail Key Company, and you can find all of this stuff at the links down in the description. These have been lubed with Crytox 205G0, and essentially they're just any JWK recolor. What does that mean? They're a switch that's pretty good. That's what that means. Coming in at around $60 for all of these switches. It was a little bit expensive, but I think it'll be worth it. I was gonna go with some more like Buzz Lightyear theming, but I feel like the green stem on these works pretty well. And Sam will literally never take the keycaps off. Like, I don't even think he'll know how. No offense, Sam, I know you're watching this. But this should give the board a decent sound profile, although it might end up being just a little bit loud. Because this board is hot swap, if Sam ever does decide that he doesn't like these switches, he can swap them out with whatever he wants without having to break out soldering gear. I find that to be a massive perk if you're building a beginner keyboard, especially because this hobby is so subjective that they might even change their mind in like 10 minutes. Next, we had to do the Buzz Lightyear part of the build, because remember, Sam likes Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, Buzz Lightyear tramp stamp or whatever. So I've had something up my sleeve for a while now, and I actually started this project a couple months ago. I realized WASD Keyboards has the perfect colors to create a Buzz Lightyear theme, and they let you do one-of-one keycap sets. Originally, I wanted to do this as a commission for Sam, so I had shown him these keycaps before just as like a, haha, you could build a keyboard, it would be great. And he was like, no, that sounds dumb. But we'll change his mind. Anyways, I made these keycaps on WASD Keyboards. They are not a sponsor of this video or an affiliate. And also, they didn't really approve of the Buzz Lightyear design. I just kind of snuck that through. But that was kind of the crucial part to tie this whole thing into Buzz Lightyear. So, sorry WASD Keyboards, please don't get mad at me. Sorry Disney, please don't sue me. Also, if you're at home, don't do this yourself. I would never make a keycap set that was unlicensed, but in this case, I think it's okay because it's a one-off. It's more of like a hobbyist thing than a commercial thing. Anyways, they arrived after only a week or two, which was really crazy. Anyways, back to the good stuff. There's a keycap puller that Sam might need at some point, and all of the keycaps came packaged in these little individual baggies, which I thought was very helpful. I think it definitely beats the chaos of like a GMK tray, because they were sorted per row, which I thought was nice. So these are ABS keycaps, but they are not double shot. And they came in right around $70 US for a TKL set, meaning that it had no supporting for other kitting. This made them just a bit expensive, and they're also really not the best quality. Like, I'd kind of compare them to something that you'd pick up on a pre-built board, but you know what? They're Buzz Lightyear colors. Like, that was kind of our whole point here. Here's a bit of a comparison. On the left, you have the WASD. In the center, you have PBT Octopus, which is double shot. And on the right, you have the GMK Future Funk. GMK Future Funk is ABS, and you can tell it's just overall better quality plastic. But Buzz Lightyear over quality, let's go. So for the modifiers, I went with Buzz Lightyear Purple. For the alphas, I went with white because Buzz Lightyear just got white on him, and Purple Legends. And then for the accents, I went with green. I wish I could have squeezed just a tinge more green in here, but I think overall it pulls off the Buzz Lightyear vibe very well. And this is really what sells it, at least for Samuel, is I got the Buzz Lightyear Star Command and put it on a keycap. Sorry, I mean, this is Muzz Blight Beer. Yeah, Muzz Blight Beer. Please don't sue me, Disney. This is not a commercial endeavor. This is just for fun. This is a hobbyist thing. Anyways, cue the B-roll. With the keyboard built, it was now time to prime. And by prime, I mean I had to wait to show Sam. So Sam had some type of idea that I wanted to build him a keyboard, but he didn't think I'd actually be doing it. He had seen me tease these Buzz Lightyear keycaps, but I never teased them the official ones I had in person, just the pictures off of WASD. So he was like, this was a distant idea for him. So after climbing one day, I arranged for him to come over, and I was prepared to show him the big surprise. But first, I had to set the scene and make it a little bit more star themed. And yeah, this is kind of another self-shill moment. This is my star desk mat that'll be launching on Kinetic Labs today or tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this video. This is a super awesome desk mat, only 25 bucks. It's custom star pixel art. I know it's not really Buzz Lightyear, but man, it's pretty and I'm really proud of it. I got the design custom made by Eager Sprout, and then I'm selling these in partnership with Kinetic Labs as in-stock items. Yeah, right now, look at the description, it's in stock. That means no group buy waiting time, baby, you could get it right now, let's go. I mean, sorry not sorry for the shilling, I'm proud of my projects. And I gotta pay for these builds that I'm building for my friends, you know. Hey, you know what, maybe I'll build more keyboards for my fans pretty soon. So if you want that, make sure you leave a comment and get subscribed, because you bet I'm not giving a keyboard to someone that isn't subscribed. So with the star theme set, it was finally time to bring in Sam, show him off the keyboard, and hit him with the big surprise. I'm worried that he won't like it, but I hope he will.
Hey!
Sam, I have something to show you.
What's
You're
up?
gonna have to sit down.
I'm sitting and pooping. I was gonna say another word, but what the heck is with
I have
this
a
shirt?
box for you.
Okay.
Take the box, and then you must open the box.
Is this Buzz Lightyear?
What?
Huh?
What?
I said, is this Buzz Lightyear, but I don't know if that's trademarked. It is Buzz Lightyear? Oh! Oh my god. Oh! I don't know how this chair works, but that sounds so good.
Okay, he likes it, which is good, but now he wants to share a fun fact or something? That's weird.
My first tattoo or my second tattoo is going to be... Can you zoom in on that?
Oh yeah.
It's going to be this as possibly a Buzz Lightyear tramp stamp.
wait.
What possessed you to buy this keyboard?
So I was like, all right, Samuel has the
Yeah.
worst keyboard ever, and
Yeah.
I'll have you take a picture of it. I'll put it up on screen.
Probably not.
I was like, literally the worst keyboard.
Yeah.
We
It
gotta
sounds
get him.
like toothpaste in a grinder. It's so... I don't know. What's the worst keyboard sound? Is it mine? Was Toby's worse?
Yours
Have
was
you
worse.
heard mine?
Yours was worse.
My spacebar the other day, it's actually making a squeaking noise. I'm not joking. I was playing Risk of Rain 2, and every time you have to jump quite a lot in that game, and I was like, squeak, squeak, squeak every time.
But no, I was like, let's make Sam the craziest Buzz Lightyear keyboard possible.
It's incredible. It is incredible. The patina, the shine, the
Yeah.
green. Is it already lubed up? Are these like the switches?
Oh, yeah.
and everything? It's incredible.
Yeah.
But now it was time for a keyboard rite of passage, taking off a keycap.
I've never taken
Oh yeah.
anything off.
That's a keycap
I'm
puller.
saving for marriage.
Whoa.
Do I do side this way or this way?
So
Vertical?
it doesn't really matter, honestly.
Do you just
And you just
do you press or just grab and then just
your first keycap pull.
just yank?
Yank.
Look at ah! Okay,
Buzz.
we're good. Just push it in.
Yeah. Just boop. Wow, you put on your first key. There we go.
What?
It's got white lights. Yeah.
Oh, the tramp stamp is incoming.
So, what do you think of your Buzz Lightyear keyboard?
I'm blown away.
Is it your dream?
Honestly, so every time Hipyo has posted these keycaps, I'm like, oh, how much are the keycaps? And he's like, oh, it's like $60, and the board is like $100, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I've always stuck with my squeaky spacebar because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I've never used this before, and now that I have, and maybe we just do like, maybe we just get like one more. One. Oh, but once I'm used, it's Buzz Lightyear into infinity and beyond. I'm What did you do? No. Maybe just like put the ones where I was doing good in here, and did you just stop while I was actually going fast? That would kill me. No, you're good.
So, how much would you pay for this?
I would probably pay like, I would say like a little over $300 for this keyboard, just
Whoa.
because of this, to be honest. Like for me, you know me. Honestly, that spacebar that is like my squeaky spacebar. This one sounds incredible. For me, it's all about the aesthetic. This one has the aesthetic. So yeah, probably like 300.
Okay, well, guess what? It's free.
Hipyo's going. Daddy Hipyo's taking care of Sam.
Yes.
Thank you so much. On it. Okay, let's redo. Can we redo?
Yeah. It's free.
Hipyo's gonna give it to me.
Oh yeah.
Hipyo, Papa Hipyo, take care of Sam.
Papa.
Papa Hipyo. So I wasn't sure when I came up here if this was gonna be mine, but I saw it and I got really excited and I didn't want to assume. But now that it is mine, thank you so much. I will definitely be using this board until this one goes squeak, squeak, squeak when it goes to space.
We did it.
We did it. We did it, Reddit. Check out K-Deli Music on Spotify, dropping, what day is that?
September 17th.
September 17th. It's got some good songs, good tracks. I think that's it for me. I'm Sam. I've been in the one video about a cabin.
Yeah, you could just like take it and run.
Like right now?
Yeah, like right
Okay, bye!